What's going on, guys? I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in like a long time. I don't know. I feel like I haven't vlogged in weeks. How do you feel?
He's going nuts already. The little blanket.
God. Yeah, he like buries himself under the blanket, and then when he hears the beep of the camera, he has to like fidget himself out of there to say hello. So he'll probably pop up shortly. So today we have a reload. We got 2 reloads actually while we were...
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there you are, pal. While we were down in Florida. So we got one going from Tampa Bay area up to North Carolina, and then one from North Carolina over to Tennessee.
Yep.
So today we picked up the first one, which is a 33-foot, I don't know who makes this, Forest River, Vibe, it's called. And I got a beef with Ford. I don't know what the deal is, but the safety chain, like little eyelets that you hook the safety chains into, they are so like thick that you can't even hook up, or at least on the new ones. I don't know how a little bit older ones are, but on the new ones you cannot fit a standard chain through it, like the hook. I had to get a what do you call it? Like a D hook or a C hook? I don't know what it's called. And hook that through there, and then hook and this thing is heavy duty, and then hook it up to then hook that up to the chain to get it to go through. It's crazy. But I spoke to somebody who to a couple other people that have the Ford. They have the same issue. So, but they have newer trucks as well. So, like I said, I'm not sure about the older ones, but that was nuts. And this is the first travel trailer we're towing with this truck, so I wasn't, I don't know. I just didn't think about it. I didn't.
I thought it was the same as the Dodge.
Yeah, not the same as the Dodge. I don't know. Anyway, we got that all figured out and did our free trip. This place actually, I called this place like 2 or 3 times, and all 3 times they sent me the voicemail.
We called on Friday. He never got a call back.
Yeah.
We called today to confirm that it was ready. He never called us back.
Yeah.
So we just took the chance of going there. See if it was ready or not.
And luckily, it was out in the yard, out in the off whatever the hell. Parking lot, yeah. And it was all ready to go. So I kind of just hooked up to it. We did our pre-trip, and then I went inside, and they just signed the paperwork, and I had to deal with that stupid D-hook thing for a little while. But other than that, it was pretty quick. I hope you guys can hear me good. It's pouring here in Florida. We just passed Orlando. We're heading towards 95, so that we can shoot up north. Alright guys, we're over here at this TA in Jacksonville, Florida, and just filled up. I wasn't really empty at all, maybe almost by like 3/4 of a tank, $1.88 a gallon. So topped off that, and my def was like a little bit under half, so we topped that off, and full price would have been $57, and we paid, let me see, we paid $46. So we got almost an $11 discount, so that's pretty good. Good morning, guys. So I didn't drive as much as I should have last night, and then kind of slept in today. So we're behind schedule a little bit here. We're not getting there until around 12:30 to drop this first one off. And then I gotta shoot over. I'm hoping since the transfer, it's like a quick drop off. And then I got to shoot 2.5 hours over to this other part of North Carolina and pick up, that other trailer. So, and we have to do all that before 5 p.m. today. And then I got to drop that one off tomorrow. And then we have an outbound out of LaGrange, Indiana for going to Oklahoma City. So 38-foot fifth wheel, an Arctic Wolf. So we are on the hustle. So I gotta make sure I pick up that trailer today. Otherwise, I won't be able to pick up my fifth wheel on time. So yeah, that's the plan. Filled up before, found a really cheap gas station in South Carolina, which we're still in. $1.79 a gallon. So that was sweet. Only cost I think $65 for 35 gallons.
This truck is really good on gas.
Yeah, it holds a lot more. That's definitely nice.
Yeah.
But I've been stopping more because we've been seeing these cheap gas prices. So I'm like, oh, you better, you don't know if there's gonna be a cheaper gas price, so we better get it. we're gonna keep moving down the road here. We're on I-95 North at the moment, and we take this almost all the way there. I think we're on I-40 for like, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 miles after that, and then we jump right off, and the dealership is right there. So, yeah. Good morning, guys. So I didn't drive as much as I should have last night, and then kind of slept in today. So we're behind schedule a little bit here. We're not getting there until around 12:30 to drop this first one off. And then I gotta shoot over. I'm hoping since the transfer, it's like a quick drop off. And then I gotta shoot 2.5 hours over to this other part of North Carolina and pick up, that other trailer. So, all right, guys. So we just dropped off, and that's reload number 1. Now we're on to reload number 2. We're cutting it kind of close though. We're getting there at 3:45 right now, but I still want to stop and grab some lunch because we didn't eat yet, and it's 1:30. So we're gonna grab lunch, and then supposedly he's gonna have this unit out ready for me. So we'll see.
Yeah, he said he'll try it out. We'll see.
But this one was pretty painless, pretty quick.
As long as we get there on time.
Pretty quick. Yeah. So we'll get there, and I'll meet you guys when we get there. Alright, guys, officially dropped off reload number 1. I don't know, there was some kind of disconnect or something. See, I went in, actually there was a very nice guy outside. He's like, oh, you're here to drop off?
Oh.
And, we're like, yeah. He's like, okay. He's like, okay, I'll let him know you're here. So, we were waiting around for a while, so maybe he got distracted or whatever. So Sam went inside and, she had to go to the bathroom anyway. And
I walked around a little bit, came back, and I'm like and I was in there for a minute. I was like, nobody came out, he said no. So
right. Alright, guys, we are getting close to Tennessee. You know how I know? Because we're going up these crazy mountains. Luckily, this truck has plenty of power to pull us up. Not struggling, not even a little bit. Turbo just spools up and we boost all the way up the hill. So did you guys see those crazy storms over in, where is it, Wyoming, I think, Sam? Mm-hmm. And
you didn't know where it's at. You want to talk about it?
All these I got caught. No, but a lot of semis flipped over. I think they said like 12 or 14 in a row or something like that, or all on its side. From crazy winds, like up to like 112 miles an hour is a Category 3 storm. And now they're getting snow already. I mean, damn, we're only in what are we in now? We're in September, and it's already snowing there. It's wild. Man, I'm just getting beat up today. But yeah, if you guys go west a lot, make sure, and you're new to this gig, make sure you get chains. A lot of those western states have chain laws, and even if it's not in effect at the moment, if DOT inspects you, apparently, from what I'm hearing, because I don't go west, but apparently if you don't have chains at least on you, you can get in trouble and you can get fines or something. So you can get chains, and this is not a sponsored video, but you can get chains at what is that place called? At Ace Hardware in Middlebury. Yeah, I know they sell them. I think they sell them year round. I know somebody was looking at Dooley Depot or Dan's the other day, and I think they said they didn't have them at the moment. I guess they didn't get them in yet for the season. But or you could order them online if you guys are gonna go home or whatever. But I would definitely have them if you guys are one of those Western drivers.
Winter's coming up fast. Garbage.
I mean, I guess they would even come in handy like in the yard in the wintertime. I mean, it can be brutal. Like your rig can get stuck to the ground. There's been a lot of like trailers where the tires get frozen to the ground and you can't even pull them out. Or there's been people that hook up to trailers and then they only have like 2-wheel drive and then they get stuck and they have to get somebody else to come pull them out. So I mean, the chains, I don't know, the chains might help you. Man, this guy, I guess he broke down. Oh, it's a crane. Wow. This crane is going up this hill at like 2 miles.
I don't even think he's moving.
Literally like 2 miles an hour. No, his wheels are moving. Crazy.
Spin it up!
Yeah, these hills are brutal on these big Nomadic trucks, man. They can't. I don't know. They have all this power and torque, but I guess there's just a lot of weight. All right, so we're gonna stop at a gas station. There's a TA. There's a TA. It's $1.85 a gallon, but I'm only gonna put like $10 in because I'm like 2 miles short of getting to this other TA in. I think it's in Nashville, and it's $1.73 a gallon. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in to get to this next gas station, and then we'll get there. I'm gonna get food and gas, and yeah,
food over there.
I'm trying to knock out at least half of this run tonight. This is an 8-hour trip, and then we'll do the other.
You have to drive up. You know what? Well, I think it's 12 or something, but you can only drive 11 hours.
Not where? It's Indiana?
Yeah.
It's 8.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and then from our Tennessee drop off, it's only 8 hours. So I'm gonna try to drive enough tonight to where I can have enough driving hours tomorrow to get to, Indiana. So that's the goal and the plan. Oh, you're hurting my ears.
Oh, that guy was at the dealership.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys at the gas station.
Speed it up!
Good morning, guys. Last night was interesting.
Yeah.
I had like 20 minutes left in my driving or whatever that I was allowed to drive, and so we found a Cracker Barrel. Nice, big open lot, went all the way in the back. Sam goes to throw garbage out and walk Cody. So he comes back telling me there's a sign that says no overnight parking. That is the first Cracker Barrel. I mean, I've been all over this damn country. That is the first Cracker Barrel that I've seen that does not allow overnight parking.
And he didn't want to take any chances, getting getting comfortable and then getting a knock on the window.
Yeah, I am a cranky princess if you knock on the. I'm not happy. So I was like, screw it, we'll just move, and
like we found a rest area like 10 minutes away.
Yeah, and that rest area was packed, and I don't like going in the truck section.
Trucks were in there. There was a truck that was in the car section, so we're like, screw it.
Yeah, so I just like went way far in the, all the way at the end or whatever.
It's small, but I mean,
most people like to park, right near the bathroom, so I parked far away, and put up our things, and we didn't have an issue, luckily.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was interesting. Last night, I don't know what it was. These Tennessee roads are so dark at night, and from what it looked like, because I was going around a curb, so I didn't see it till like kind of last secondish, but it looked like a headlight assembly, and I nailed it. I like the stupid bottom plastic trim on these trucks sits so low, and I just whacked it, and it went underneath and everything. I think the mud flap, the full-length mud flap that we're required to have through Horizon, pretty sure that saved my trailer and like kept it like down. But that could have been really bad. That could have really damaged this trailer. But luckily, when we pulled over, it didn't do any damage to the front plastic piece. I was like, damn, I definitely cracked that front plastic piece. But not a scratch on it. And I was like playing with it. That thing is pretty stiff, so I guess they weren't kidding when they said built Ford tough. I don't know. Anyway, we're on I-40 West, and we are an hour and 4 minutes from dropping this one off. And then the plan is to shoot straight up to Indiana and pick up that Arctic Wolf tonight. That's the plan. I'm trying to get there before it gets dark so I can do a good pre-trip on it. And at least maybe drive like an hour or two. And then tomorrow, we'll just kill the rest, and then we'll deliver it bright and early on Friday morning. But yeah, that's the plan. So let's get this dropped off. Cody, want to say hi? No? Not even calm? Make me look like an idiot?
He was just going nuts.
Guys, we're over here. We just got to Gander. We got here like 15 minutes early. It just turned 9 o'clock now, so they should be open. Sam's going to go inside and give him paperwork. Because it seems like whenever she goes in, like things move quicker and people are nicer to her. I don't know. Even though I'm like a really nice, cheery guy all the time. But she's going to go in. I do pictures and disconnect the breakaway battery and chains and all that, and hopefully we can get going because we got to get up to Indiana.
And we dropped her off. There she is. Goodbye. That was nice and easy. I went in there.
Yeah.
She said, I'll go over here. They're outside. I go over there. There's another transport here in front of us.
Yep. He's still getting checked in though.
Yeah.
He brought a new unit. We just had a transfer, so they just did like a quick walk around and checked the inside, make sure it's still in one piece, and then we were out.
Yep.
Goodbye. So,
Out like sauerkraut.
wanted to put an ending to this video. We're gonna.
I know that thing moves quicker than that.
We're behind a slow-moving forklift. All right, guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Up in Indiana, probably, right? Yeah.
Indiana, going to Oklahoma.
Oh yeah. All right. See you guys later.